everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog, and welcome to my TV episode review series. So today's TV episode we'll be reviewing today is the gifted episode Threat of Extinction. So before I get into this review, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you haven't seen any videos posted up during the week, that must mean that there was a bit of TV or movie news that was released during the week that I wanted to cover. So those will be considered special videos, but new videos will be posted up every Sunday. And every Monday, I would have the TV episode roundup series where I go over all the TV episodes I review for the week. And I list from worst pick of the week to best pick of the week. And those will be posted every Monday. So now, let's get into this TV episode review of Threat of Extinction. So what happens in this episode is that the mutants end up going on a rescue mission to rescue all these mutant refugees. And it turns out that one of the mutant refugees is a spy from the Sentinel Services. And so the mutants end up taking the spy to their underground base, and they try to ask the spy all these questions about where the she came from and why did Sentinel Services use her and stuff like that, but the spy wouldn't talk. So Kate is like, I could use the telepath that I met on the rescue mission to see if she can talk, or see if she could go into her mind and see what's going on. And then meanwhile in this episode we have Reed visit his father, who he hasn't talked to for years, and it turns out that Reed's father has some secrets about himself and about Lauren and Andy and in general that could like destroy the family. So, what are my thoughts about this episode? I found this episode to be really interesting. I like the fact that this episode actually explores more about the Strucker family's background. Like, we see that the Strucker family always had mutants in their family, and it turns out that Reed's father had held the secret from Reed for so long. And what happens in the ending was really shocking, but I won't tell you what happens in the end, or else I'll spoil the episode. But I like the revelations made about the Strucker family themselves, and about how Reed's father thinks that Lauren and Andy are a danger to the world because of how his parents had powers and stuff like that. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Lauren and Andy's powers in the near future episodes. And then meanwhile, I also like the story plot about the mutant spy being sent by Sentinel Services into the mutant underground, because it shows that the Sentinel Services are really ruthless in this episode, seeing what they did to this mutant and making this mutant take drugs and stuff like that so the mutant can spy on the other mutants. So I'm interested to see how that storyline would be solved in later episodes. But yeah, this was a pretty intense episode. Oh, I also like the fact that in this episode, Blink and Dreamer do talk about what happened, and they try to make up. So I'm glad that that storyline is partially over. Hopefully it's over, and I'm glad that the Polaris and Marco's thing is also partially over too, because those were the main things I was having issues with. I didn't like the fact that Marcos didn't tell Polaris where he was going and about the drug cartel he was involved in. I also didn't like the fact that Dreamer and Johnny kept the this big secret from Blink about how her memories of Johnny were all lies. So I like how this episode sort of resolves all those plot points. So I hope we don't see more of that in later episodes. But overall, I really enjoyed this episode, and I gave it 4.75 stars. I thought it was a very intense episode. It was a very shocking episode because it revealed a lot of things about the Strucker family, and it also makes me think about what's going to happen to the Strucker family in future episodes now that all these secrets got released about them in this episode. So that's my review of the gifted episode Threat of Extinction. Have you seen this episode? And if you did you hate the episode? Did you like the episode? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated on any new videos I post up. And also, like my Facebook page, Rabbitearsblog's Best Comments. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you later.